Hi, welcome to Yoga with Tracy. I'm Tracy. Today we have a yin yoga practice to help improve movement of the spine. There's a great quote from Joseph Pilates which is, "Yoga is the fountain of youth. You're only as young as your spine is flexible." So in today's practice we will flex, extend and rotate our spines, working towards keeping this happy and healthy. No props are required today, but you may like to grab a folded blanket, good if you want a slight lift off the ground for the seated postures, and extra support for the knees when kneeling. And when you're ready, meet me on the mat. Hi everyone. Starting in a seated cross-legged position called Sukhasana, also known as the easy pose. Hands resting softly on your knees, roll your shoulders back and down. Sitting up nice and tall so we can lengthen our spines. If your hips are tight, prop yourself up on a folded blanket. Lifting the hips up will reduce stress and discomfort in your hips, knees and back. Closing your eyes, begin to focus on your breath. Just enjoying the inhales and exhales. Allow the face to soften and the shoulders to relax. Breathe in from your diaphragm. Each inhale, feel your belly and ribs expand. And with every exhale, pull your navel into your spine. To help slow the breath, you might like to try breathing in for the count of 4, holding for 1, exhaling for 4, and holding for 1. Smooth, steady breaths in and out through the nose. Keeping your spine lengthened, opening the eyes, and exhaling, twist your torso over to the left, bringing your right hand to your left knee and placing your left fingertips on the mat behind you. As we slowly begin to awaken the spine. Exhaling as you come back to centre and twisting over to the right. On your next exhale, releasing back to centre. We're going to move into squares so we can decompress the back and also work on increasing hip mobility. Turn so you're facing the short edge of your mat, both legs extended out in front. In your right ankle under your left knee and bending the left leg and placing the left foot in front of the right knee. We want the shins parallel with the front of the mat. Folding forward from the hips, allow your spine to round. This will help stretch the back. Unless you have any back issues, then keep the spine neutral and place your hands down, or you can rest on your elbows. If your hips are feeling tight, you can sit on the blanket so the hips are higher than the knees. Increasing hip mobility is really important for a healthy back. We need them to be flexible and strong to allow healthy movement and injury prevention. We'll be holding each pose for around 90 seconds today. Don't worry about the time, I will have this for you. Just release and relax into each posture. While you're in each pose, work to find stillness. Avoid fidgeting or moving around as best you can in order to release into the posture. Find your edge and let your body slowly open up. If you notice the attention is not on the breath, gently guide it back. Coming out of the posture, use your hands to push yourself up, then lean back on your hands and straighten the legs as we take a few moments to integrate the effects of the pose. Pushing yourself back up, and we're going to repeat on the other side. Place your left ankle under your right knee and bending the right leg and placing the right foot in front of the left knee. And folding forward from the hips into the variation that you're comfortable with for today. As always, work within your range of limits and abilities. You're looking to find your edge, stretch your maximum without overstretching. If you feel pain, you have pushed too hard, back out the pose as the sensation ceases. Coming back out of the posture, leaning back on your hands and straightening the legs. As we hold here for 5 slow, smooth, steady breaths. Going to move into a posture to extend the spine. Coming onto your hands and knees. Walk your hands forwards and your knees backwards so you can come to lie down on your belly. Moving the elbows just ahead of your shoulders and propping yourself up. If the sensation is too strong, you can move your elbows forwards. This will lower your chest towards the floor. And if you have any lower back problems, you may prefer to rest your head on your hands. Once you're in the variation that's right for you, work to find stillness. Avoid fidgeting or moving around as best you can in order to release into this posture. Sphinx allows us to strengthen the spine as we open the lungs, chest and shoulders. Slowly lower your chest to the floor. Bring your hands under your shoulders and push yourself back up into a tabletop position. Going to counter pose with child's pose. Bring your knees as wide as the mat, big toes together. Sitting bones on your heels. Exhale as you lay your torso down between your thighs, forehead resting on the floor, arms extended. If you experience any discomfort in the back, you can lighten the move by reducing the width of your knees. Really enjoy this resting pose as it allows us to calm the mind, reducing anxiety and fatigue, whilst we also get a stretch in our spine, thighs, hips and ankles. Hold in for 3 more breaths. Use your hands to slowly push yourself up into kneeling. Moving into a position to rotate the spine, which is called twisted dragon, come onto your hands and knees. Step the left foot between the hands, walking the foot forward until the knee is over the heel, and then slide the back knee backwards as far as you can go, with the top of the foot on the mat. Keep your right hand on the floor as you take your left hand and place it on your left knee, and gently push away with the hand as you twist your torso towards the left and gaze upwards. Relax through the head and neck as you lengthen the back of your neck, with the chin slightly downwards towards your chest. If uncomfortable for the knee on the mat, you can pad this with a blanket. Twisted Dragon's not only a deep hip and groin opener, but also stretching the upper back, chest and core muscles, whilst the spine is being lengthened, stretched and twisted. Keeping your focus on your breath and how the body moves with each inhalation and exhalation. If the posture gets too much, come back into Dragon by placing your left hand back on the mat, hands either side of the front foot. Coming out of the posture, place your left hand on the mat and then stepping your left foot back, coming into a tabletop position, curling your toes under and pushing up into downward facing dog. Bending your right knee as you lengthen your left leg, pushing your heel towards the mat. Keep your spine lengthened as you relax your head between your arms. Then straighten your right leg and bend your left knee, pushing your right heel towards the mat as you enjoy that stretch. Pushing both heels towards the mat and really enjoy that delicious full body stretch. Lowering both knees to the mat and repeating twisting dragon on the other side, stepping the right leg forwards, sliding the back leg back, and when you're ready, twisting your torso over to the right. Coming out of the posture, stepping your right leg back, curling the toes under and pushing yourself back up into downward facing dog. Keep the spine lengthened as you bend your left knee and straighten your right leg, bringing the right heel towards the mat. Straightening the left leg and bending the right leg. And pushing both heels towards the mat as we enjoy that full body stretch. Bending both knees and placing them on the mat. Coming into kneeling and sliding your seat over to one side as you extend your legs out in front. Come to about the middle of the mat and lie down onto your back. I'm going to move into a posture called banana asana. This is a wonderful way to stretch the whole side of the body. Have your legs straight on the floor and reach the arms overhead, clasping either your wrists or elbows. With your buttocks firmly glued to the floor, move your upper body over to the left. When you've gone as far as you can, move the legs over in the same direction. Do be careful though not to twist or roll your hips off the floor. Focus your attention on the breath and deeply relax as your body is being completely supported. When your body opens more, move both feet further to the left or try crossing your ankles. You can experiment with either outside ankle over inner or the other ankle. If you start feeling any tingling in the hands, you can rest them on your forehead. Enjoy this gorgeous lateral flexion of the spine as we stretch the side body tissues and muscles, such as the IT band and intercostal muscles. Coming out of the pose, uncross your legs and move them back into a straight position. And then move your upper body back as well. Going to repeat on the other side. Moving your upper body over to the right. And then your legs. Once you've moved into the pose to an appropriate depth, come to stillness, avoid fidgeting in order to release into the posture. uncrossing the ankles and coming out of the posture, bringing the legs back to a straight position and then your upper body. Counterposing by hugging the knees to our chest. Just release the back into a gentle forward fold. Placing your feet back on the mat, keeping the knees bent. Rolling over onto one side. Use your hands to push yourself up into a comfortable seated position of your choice. Placing your palms softly on your knees. Sitting up nice and tall so we can lengthen the spine. Roll your shoulders back and down 3 times. Close your eyes. Relaxing here for a few more moments. Feel the sensation of your breath. Make no effort to control the breath. Simply breathe naturally. Acknowledge yourself for showing up on the mat today as we work towards maintaining a healthy spine. Bringing your palms together in front of your heart space for Anjali Mudra. Softly opening the eyes. Bring your thumbs up to your third eye. Bowing forwards and whispering Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to never miss when I upload a new video. It's also a great way to help support free yoga on the internet.